just remember looking at her and being like, again? And then she just broke down. I know that was a roundabout way of getting back to regrets. I got to see why she was the way she was.
That story Douglas Murray told me about regrets from Christopher Hitchens.
Mm-mm.
Brilliant. So Christopher Hitchens, one of the new atheists, was sat in some British pub with Douglas Murray when Douglas is young. And, you can imagine it's some musty Chesterfield sofa. He's probably got a cigarette in his mouth and a glass of scotch or something. And Douglas is vacillating between these two different choices that he needs to make. And he is complaining, lamenting the fact that I have this thing, but I have this thing. And if I do this thing, I can't do this thing. And what do I do? And apparently Hitch sat back and Douglas, in life, we must choose our regrets.
Mm.
And I was like, fuck.
Oh
So
Wait, you don't write anything down after conversations?
This is Pocket. I never go anywhere without it.
3 Manhattans deep in Douglas Murray's apartment in Manhattan at 2 a.m, and he sneaks off to the toilet. And I quickly write this down because I know that my half-cut alcohol brain isn't going to remember it. So I wrote it down. That was all the trigger that I needed, which is also a good argument for noting things down. And I must have reflected on that for a year. I must have thought about it for a year. In life, we must choose our regrets. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, first off, in an existence where opportunity cost is baked in because you don't get to split test life, and by doing a thing, you can't do a different thing. I have the choice between going to the gym and going to the theme park. If I go to the gym, therefore I can't go to the theme park. Even if the decision of going to the gym was the right call, I will always have the open loop of, yeah, but what if I'd gone to the theme park? You can't ever know, right? Okay, so that means that fundamentally, regrets are baked in to our existence. And I'd always thought that the reason I had a regret was due to some suboptimal decision that I'd made. If only I'd made this decision better, I could have ameliorated the regret. Okay, so regrets are an unavoidable part of being a human, and they're a byproduct of opportunity cost, which you can't get away from. But what does it mean that you have to choose your regrets? Okay. Well, if regrets are inevitable, if they're going to happen no matter what, an easy way to look at the decision is, rather than which do I want to do, which regret could I live with?
Mm-hmm.
Because there are certain regrets that you can't bear living with. Now, you can bear living with them, but they're going to be worse than other ones.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between I need to have a difficult decision, I need to have a difficult conversation with my boss about leaving to go and do this thing, or I need to, that's the regret, that's one regret of the sitting down and seeing them face to face and telling them you're going to leave their small mom and pop business and you're the main salesperson and it's going to be terrible and they're going to cry and you're going to feel like a piece of shit. That's one regret. Another regret is looking back at a decade that you waste in a job that you fucking hate.
Yeah.
So in life, you have to choose your regrets.
I love that as a decision-making frame because it also jumpstarts our fear engine. Because rather than saying what do I want, it's what do I hate least. And so we get to run it. So then you get to use your run away from engine rather than your go towards to engine,
the
right?
mouse and the cheese again.
Yeah. And was it you who was telling me that?
Yeah, with the cat.